Rubber duckies. I got rubber duckies. Yep, that's right. I do. Here he is. Blake. I don't know why his name is that, but that's his name now. I want to put him in where you can see him. Where if you've seen this video, you're gonna be like, I know, I watched this, yeah. Okay, on topic for a second. We're looking at r/TrueOffMyChest, which is not off my chest, but it is the exact same as off my chest, but it's just a different subreddit. I don't know. Look, I don't know. Am I someone who knows? I am not. Creepy Bridge 7804. I hate my girlfriend. Now you may recognize this one from the thumbnail, because I saw it and I was like, that's a good thumbnail. Because I hate my girlfriend sounds crazy. Why would you do that? But we're gonna read the text, alright? Because we cannot make assumptions. Blake, tell him. You cannot make assumptions. Thank you, Blake, for telling them. My girlfriend has, for the past several months, been continually finding every excuse in the damn book to keep hanging out with people who have been obsessively harassing me and making up false accusations to ruin my life. Why would they do that? I am curious, because that seems a little, mean. And every single time I try to tell my girlfriend to stop hanging out with these twats, she just begins crying and threatening to harm herself because she doesn't know which side to take. These people literally found out where I lived and sent people there to harass me while spreading lies to make people think I was a violent psychopath. I don't think it could be any more clear cut whose Evan's side you're supposed to take in a situation like that. She's literally siding with people who made my life a living hell, and I can't even be mad at her about it or she'll threaten to kill herself. That's an immediate red flag. Like, alarms going off when someone is threatening to kill themselves, because that's the tried and true method to manipulate someone. Like it's the most one of the most manipulative things, because you're preying on the fact that someone cares about you to get them to do what you want. Otherwise, you'll harm yourself, right? And that's not good. That's a really, really crappy thing to do to someone else. So I would like because the thing is, I would like to know who are the people? Why do they do that? Where do you know them from? Did something happen? They probably just did. Like I'm sure they weren't like, yeah, this random guy. Hey, let's harass him. Why not? Yeah, let's do that. I don't think that's the case. I mean, it could be technically, right? But this doesn't come out of nowhere, probably. And I'm not saying that the accusations are true. I don't know you. I don't know anything about the situation. But like, what happened? But I do think that mayhaps, some might even say, it is time to not have that be your girlfriend anymore. But oh, she'll hurt her, that's not your problem, honestly. Because the thing is, if someone is genuinely dealing with those types of things, then of course you want to help them. If they use it as a tactic to get you to do what they want, they don't really feel that emotion. At least I think so. And if they really did feel that emotion, that doesn't make them any less of a bad person, alright? Because you can, look, I've been there. I don't want to get too personal, but I've been there. I never used it as a manipulative tactic, and I'm not even a good person. So what does that tell you about the other people who do that? Now you can be depressed and still be nice to people. Yeah, you know, of course it's harder to see these things when you're inside it and you're looking from the outside, but to me it's clear as day, as this light actually, because it's night out right now, right? So it's this light, all right, that's telling me. What are you saying, Mr. Light? Oh, I need to leave this girl. Oh yeah, thank you, Mr. Light. Blake, what do you think? Shut up. Appropriate set 986. Boyfriend didn't invite me to sister's wedding. Feels like such a slap in the face, and I want to leave the whole relationship. Without all the context, that sounds indeed very strange. I'm still getting the ad, by the way. If you like Dramedy Dash, you should check out Mohammed Jekalem Al Abdullah. This is like the third video in a row. I clicked on it the first time. I'm not gonna explain again what it was, okay? That's a mystery for you to solve. We've been dating for 1.5 years, known each other for almost 5 years. He adores me, deeply affectionate, but he comes from a traditional Korean family. At first I was accepting to this and understood why he wasn't introducing me at first. However, when we went to Korea together for 2 weeks, there were many moments where he left me alone to go visit his family. Even though he met all of my family back in the US, this bothered me, but I accepted it because of the different upbringing. But have you asked him? I feel like that's the first thing you do instead of going to Reddit. Maybe you did actually. Let's read the text before we make assumptions, right? Anyway, fast forward a few months later, I finally said, look, I'm sick of being a secret. I was truly feeling turned off and said basically I can't be with you anymore if I continue to be a secret. He then went to Korea and told his family about me, and they took it surprisingly very well. So I should stop, okay? If it's in all caps, it's just I get this temptation to scream it. Very accepting, but I still haven't met them or talked to them at this point. It was mid-2024. Now he's going to Korea for his sister's wedding. He's leaving in 2 days, and there has been no mention of me going. No invite. Nothing. And this is such a slap in the face to me. I haven't said anything because I'm observing how he is. And I asked him to send me pictures of the wedding, and he said if I remember. For me, this is grounds for leaving. Such an effing slap in the face. I don't care about culture. His family even accepted that he's dating me. There's no reason not to invite me. In addition, I've already been feeling doubtful of this relationship. And even though he's a good man, this just makes me want to leave even more. I deserve someone who's so proud of me they can't wait to show me off to their family because they love me so much. It doesn't feel like a real relationship for me. It's just the way that I'm leaving. Look, lady, first of all, you are right. But also, to me, in this text at least, you make it seem like you just don't talk about this to him. Like, shouldn't you say something? Why don't you say something? Say anything, man, about it. Just anything. Talk, Blake. I don't know. What do I tell this person? She's not talking to him. How is he supposed to know? What, she's just gonna say, can you send me pictures? Do you understand? Of course he doesn't. He's a man. He cannot pick up on those sorts of things. Listen. Do it. Talk to him. I don't want to, look, I don't want to be mean to appropriate set 986. But talk to him. That's like the #1 rule of successful relationships. Don't just up and leave him. OP, he has lied to you. You're still a secret. Advise him either you're attending the wedding or you're done. Thank you. I feel like it's too late at this point. He's leaving tomorrow. I should have communicated my feelings sooner. Totally own that. But I feel more angry than this is something that even needed to be communicated in the first place. And that's why I said that you're right. Because you are right. Someone else in the comments said, I'm Korean and we don't do this, right? So it's safe to assume it's not a cultural thing, but you don't even know why he does it. Like, you haven't asked. I feel like, you know, and like, I want to reiterate one more time, you're right, but you don't even know why. That's kind of annoying because you went to r/offmychest before talking to him? How is that the right steps? Why do we have to tell you to communicate? But now it's too late. It sounds like I'm blaming her. She is not in the wrong. So someone else was talking about you should have brought this up sooner in a long message, okay? Thank you. I totally take full accountability over that. I should have communicated this way sooner. I guess because this has felt like a reoccurring theme, I didn't feel comfortable bringing it up again because I didn't want to seem like a problem. Also, I guess I don't want to be in a relationship where I have to ask to be invited to a wedding in his family. I want it to be a given that I would go because I'm a big part of his life. I feel like a random coworker, not the woman he claims to be his future wife. Now, that last part is super valid, but I didn't want to seem like a problem by bringing it up. You understand that's how relationships work, right? Blake, am I crazy? That's how relationships work, right? Exactly. Thank you, Blake. Say thank you, Blake. Say it down. Leave a comment saying thank you, Blake. Otherwise, I cannot trust you. Alright? If you don't leave a comment, I'm coming for you. I know where you live. I can see it in the YouTube data. You've clicked on this video, I know where you live. That's not true, by the way. YouTubers cannot see that. Listen, appropriate set. I'm sorry for screaming at you. This leads me to believe that you have some sort of insecurity or something, or self-doubt. Because if something bothers you, the first thing you should do is bring it up. If you feel like that makes you a problem, then either in your youth something has gone very wrong, or if your partner makes you feel like you're a problem because of that, then you need to leave the relationship anyway, because then there's no communication going on. I keep hammering on communication, and there's a reason for that. It's like all the cliche quotes are usually cliche because they're true. Not always, but you know, a lot of the times. And I wouldn't be too happy about not being invited to. I understand. All right, sorry, quick intermission. You see this? I like this. I like this thing personally. Complete moron 991. I made out with my drunk friend. She and I go way back and are quite close friends. A few weeks ago, I was helping her get home from a party as she'd had too much to drink. We got to her place and she was drunkenly flirty. By a complete lapse of judgment on my part, I moved to kiss her. She didn't stop me or push me away, but she was nearly blackout drunk and in no state to actually consent to this. We made out for a bit. To be clear, I was a bit tipsy myself, but nowhere near drunk enough not to realize this was wrong. I eventually caught myself, pulled away, and eventually left her place to go back to mine, already ashamed of what I'd done. But here's the kicker. As best as I can tell, she has absolutely no recollection of any of it. The next day she thanked me for getting her home, and she seemed perfectly normal around me since. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. The longer I keep her in the dark, the scummier I feel. But if I do tell her, then what? For me, it probably means losing a great friend, a group of friends, or worse, and I wouldn't blame anyone who thinks I deserve it. But what exactly does she get out of it? She gets knowledge and the truth, and I know she deserves that, but does it actually help her in any way? Or does it just F with her head and saddle her with a terrible memory she didn't need to have? I don't know if I'm just making excuses not to come clean, but I just can't find any concrete upside to doing so for anyone. Well, you can do it for yourself, if anything, you know, admitting to your mistake. I talked about this. This is very important, alright? First of all, you feel guilty and you feel, like, in your heart, you know that it's wrong. That's good. I mean, it doesn't feel good, but it's a good thing, as in a personality trait, right? It is kind of not good, because it is true that people cannot consent once they're nearly blackout drunk, like you said in your words. I think you should say it. Here's why. Like I said, for yourself. You're gonna have to admit to it. That's gonna suck. And maybe you're gonna have some consequences. But if you don't, you'll be the type of person to keep a secret about something bad. Right, that's then what you are as a person, and you don't want that, because that's gonna be on your conscience, and that's gonna weigh you down. All right, so you're gonna talk to her. You're gonna say what happened. You're gonna say I'm sorry. You're just gonna make sure to apologize, and either she knows and she's okay with it still, why she didn't bring it up, you know, which would be a very good outcome. That's probably unrealistic, right? Because like you said, almost blackout drunk. So what do you do then? Well, she's gonna know that at least you came clean. When you didn't have to, you did speak the truth. And when you lay your head on the pillow at night, that's what the type of person you're gonna be, right? That's what you need to think about. Accountability is so important. And take the consequences. You made the mistake, you take the consequences. You know, if she makes a big deal out of it, then, you know, at least you told the truth, and at least you came clean, and at least you apologized, right? And what happens after? Like you said, you would understand. So this is a rough situation, because it's basically sexual assault. I'm just gonna be honest, that's basically what you did. And that's not gonna be nice to hear. Blake, be honest. The truth is better than the lies, alright? Like I get this whole cool advice that I said, that's true. So I'm just gonna be honest as well. You did sexual assault. Okay, to end this, we're gonna look at Mohammed Jakalem Al Abdullah one more time.
We're gonna save the world from Dr. Kawaii. Remember, kids, mommy doesn't love Geometry Dash players.
Why did you advertise this, man? Why? Blake, do you like Geometry Dash players? You better say yes, because I'm a Geometry Dash player. Yeah, I am actually. He paid for this advertisement, and it's everywhere as well. Where did he get the money? Where did Mohammed get the money? But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment your favorite Geometry Dash level. If you don't know Geometry Dash, just download it right now, and then look up... No, actually, what you're gonna do is look up on YouTube Geometry Dash Sakupen Circles. Alright, I'll put a little text on how you write it. Okay, it's really because when it was released, someone said this is big for the Sakupen Circles community, and that's been a running joke in my friend group for like 2 years or something like that. Because it's really funny. What do you mean Sakupen Circles community? What is that? Why is there a community for that level? Look it up, and then that's gonna be your favorite level for the rest of your life. Alright, no other level is gonna pass it. May God be with you. And let's get out of here.